Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 preview playthrough as the Imperial Remnant. In the last episode, we had some pretty big battles with the New Republic, and we also learned that that Warlord Zinn still has some forces left, and most importantly, we got into Era 3.5 with Karnor Jax. So he is our new leader. We are going to move him over a little bit. We're going to try to get him a new ground army going on, so we'll have to unpause for that. We do have another fleet heading into the Transitory Mist here to take those back from the New Republic. While we wait for that, you know what? Oh wow.
System control achieved.
That was several Coronas. One calamari. That's quite a few ships as well. But they also have no way to get into there because we have a fleet of Kashyyyk, we have a fleet of Sucha, and all that, or we have a fleet of Transitory Mist now, which we don't need. But let's get you guys over here, just in case bad stuff happens. And I'm gonna put together a couple more ground units here. So evac we can use to build some infantry. Hutt we can build a couple time maulers on. Brental. What do you got for us? I don't know what you build or what you discount, but it's probably something. A lot of those text issues are fixed already in the main build, so nothing to worry about there. We can just bring these guys over from Kessel. I would like to take Alicia and now Hutt, as well as Tagoria, Thanos, and Kashyyyk, and then we'll get to Era 4. And right now, Dala will be in the Gorgon. I don't know that we'll have... We probably won't have the option to upgrade into the Night Hammer in this playthrough, but we'll at least be in Era 4, and then we can also get to Era 5 after that. And Pelion has a bit more stuff for us than Dala does, because Dala's only starting hero is herself. And then it's a lot more. It's supposed to be a lot more event-based, but a lot of that stuff was not done when this started. So we will... Yeah, let's invade Kashyyyk. These are some very full fleets. This is going to be a much bigger problem with the challenge mode stuff. So I think what I'm going to have to do is like code it in chunks, and as I lose more stuff, I'll code in more stuff. So I think once we actually hit Era 4, I'll try to do a video about that. What the actual plan is going to be there.
Enemy base shields up.
This map has been switched back to the base game Kashyyyk map because it's kind of hard to deal with the trees everywhere.
Roger. Let's go. Reporting in.
Sensor node.
It's quite a large map with a lot of twists and turns, which is generally what we don't want.
Keep going.
Like this is one of the maps that was in with like 1.0 and then got cut.
Spread out, man.
Oh god.
We've secured a landing zone. Choose your reinforcements.
Right away. Destination set.
I mean, do we try to do this again?
On my way. Yes, Commander. Ready for your orders, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Battalion standing by.
One.
Mauler ready. Time Mauler, copy.
Unit destroyed.
Enemies. Initiate sweep. I've got them on scopes.
Bombing run
Ready.
available.
Reporting in. Scouting.
He's too strong.
Setting course. Changing course.
Moving out.
There they are.
Warm up.
Do we have access to a sensor node?
Constructing.
Or sensor array?
CAT ready. Let's go. Keep going.
There's one.
Coordinates.
Yeah, can you guys just get around to the beach here?
Bombardment available.
Like, this is such an old map. I really don't think it was salvageable. Like, it's so big.
Advancing. Squad, move out.
See if we can get in there.
Squad, advance.
Is there a turbo laser here? No.
Move out.
Right, that's good at least.
Sensor array.
Ready. Commencing
The
bombing
power down
run.
there.
Reinforcement point contested.
Copy.
Bombardment incoming.
I copy.
Alright, so let's pull down Veers
Ahead of
here.
that position.
Let's get some E-webs, I guess.
Inputting coordinates.
Reporting.
Bob also took a look at the code for
Right away.
the E-webs, and for some reason they have several hundred AI combat power, so the
Moving to
AI
that
thinks
area,
they're
sir.
much better than they actually are, which is why the AI spams them so much.
Ready for orders.
So
Destination
that
is
should be something that we can
On my
resolve,
Order acknowledged.
or that is something that we have resolved.
Heading out.
But let's get
Bombing run available.
over here.
Target confirmed.
Make sure we can take that out. And like this is mostly just infrastructure, as opposed to like units, factories, and all that stuff.
Yes, Commander.
So this will be another quick one. Second, I thought that was up on a tree. What's still here?
Reinforcement point contested.
I know those are Wookiees. You are not Wookiees, though.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving out. Order, sir. Advance.
I need to check the specialists as well, because I think they still have locomotor issues.
Fallout troops.
Bombing run.
That is one of the bugs from earlier on in the beta that we haven't checked yet. Here we go. So there's Kashyyyk.
System conquered.
I feel like this will be one that we end up having to retake, because we're kind of spread out in a line here. And that is not fantastic. But we do have... Did I put in some orders
Beginning
for
construction.
some probe
Vehicle
droids?
in production.
I did not.
Reporting.
I did not. Here, let's
Vehicle
actually
in
get
production.
a few of them elsewhere.
Constructing unit.
So,
Construction complete.
we have
Unit
this
in
here.
production.
Get that
Arrival
in there.
imminent.
Carnor.
Roller ready.
Construction complete.
That is the system. Right
You
away.
may or may not be able to tell he uses Vader's voice right now. Okay, so we have enough stuff to get some vision of Thanos and Dagoria. We know that Zinj has a fairly large fleet, but it was down south, so I don't know that there'll be... Okay, that's a lot of stuff, actually. That is not a lot of stuff. I think, yeah, that should be
Construction complete.
dealable.
Heading out.
So let's check the rest of Hutt space.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, let's first let's see. Oh wow. So that must be from the battle at the end of the last episode, where we took out quite a few nebulas. So I guess both of us don't have the largest fleets. I don't know if they also fought Zinj or something too, because that's entirely possible. They do have that line of planets that comes up from Zinj's forces.
Captain here. Moving.
We've come
So
across
raid
enemy
fleet.
units.
Choose your reinforcements.
Helmsman, come about.
Wraith and Shunan's vacuum cleaner in here. We'll get Hitman as well. And War Kitten.
Sovereign stands ready.
They will not live.
You may technically be behind there. Okay, you have another ion cannon.
Ready for battle. Awaiting your command.
Our primary target is those iron lords.
Intercepting.
All power to the laser batteries. Sovereign stands ready.
Unable to shake that. I got one. Go after the stragglers. Regroup for another attack.
That's not good.
Our target priority.
Okay, so I think it's time to write off the Sovereign.
Where'd he go?
Fire for maximum effect.
Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation. Draw their fire.
Main shields deactivated.
Alright, let's get... I need to focus on the ones on this side, I guess. And Dreadnought's going to try to pick off some of the Coronas.
Get behind them. Take us out, full thrusters.
I have them now. They're coming in quick. Attacking target. Ion engines primed.
That one's almost done. Let's get you guys to keep going after the... No, fighters are pretty much done, so let's go for Resolve.
We await your command, my lord.
You're done.
Where'd he go?
R.I.P. Wraith.
Falling out of formation. Draw their fire. Coming around. Attack formation. Regroup. Target
I think the way this was originally intended for the animation is for it to like slowly run up the spine, but then Kalo did like 17,000 explosions on the thing, so it's just this big ball of redness.
scopes are jammed. I've detected. Where are the others? They're coming in quick.
Ion cannon firing.
Pursuing
Choose your reinforcements.
Engines are malfunctioning. Shields almost gone. Cover me now. Blasted.
Well, let's get in on this side. And we'll also send in Galactic Fried Chicken and Showdown.
Where'd he go?
Did they have a station here? Was this even...
I'm losing.
Yeah, this was their planet.
Nowhere to
I guess they didn't have a station here.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Falling out of
Our target
formation.
priority is the laser cannons.
Vacuum cleaner's going down too.
Star Destroyer reporting.
I don't know if the ion cannon is going to target one of ours or one of theirs
Move
after
out.
this. Okay, well,
Let's
let's
go.
get Tackle in.
Draw their
And let's get some acclimators.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I call, babe.
All ahead. Understood. Count my head.
Reinforcements
Get everyone in, I
cancelled.
think. Except for one ISD.
Attack formation.
Yes, Commander.
Go after the striker.
There's Dodacy
Online.
and
Await
Faraxin.
Engaging the enemy.
Attack. They're coming in quick.
I don't know if an Executor would have been able to survive the same situation when you jump in like on the fleet like that, because you get the bonus to damage there. The Ion Cannon still would have taken out all its shields and disabled it for just as long. But it does have more hard points, so it might have been back up
We've got them on scope.
and in action
Your
before. Or it might also have been able to take out more of the ships, because it did take out the home one, but it doesn't have the same amount of conventional weaponry.
Attack commencing.
Ready for orders. Attacking the lasers. Bombers at the ready. Reporting.
The shields aren't holding.
Hitting us.
Our engines are gone,
Where'd he
sir.
go?
Our target
Nowhere to
priority
run.
is the
Ready
laser
to
cannons.
receive orders. Target
Our launch bay is gone.
formation.
Commander, the lasers are our target.
Draw their fire.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Attack formation.
The Republic is jumping.
Attack.
I'm on them.
Roger that.
I really want to redo the nebulas as soon as we can. Alright, Zagoria, so let's get you guys up there. How's that looking now? We dropped a little bit, they dropped a fair bit. That's not where the major fleet is. So let's also get...
Construction complete.
You guys... Oh. So I guess they must be going further south then? Unless the New Republic did fight them. So let's get Jackson here. One of the testers was reporting that something makes Jax freeze up, so I kind of want to look for that.
Invasion commencing.
Ew, this map. Actually, I don't hate this map overall in concept.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements
Alright, so
cancelled.
this was before we fixed the issue with his model. Right.
We can't hold out any
Because he wasn't
longer.
actually
All
assigned an
forces
actual model in this build. He was afterwards, but I think I can fix that between episodes actually, if we use him.
Invasion commencing.
Even in the space of a month, there's so much in this build that is outdated. I guess it's been a month and a half now.
Reporting.
Enemy base shields up.
Awaiting
Really
orders.
like the new icons
Complete.
though. So nice.
Let's move out.
We've
They're in this
captured
direction.
an abandoned sensor array.
Okay, they're pretty well dug in.
Avoiding fire.
Choose your
Let's get
reinforcements.
you and you, so yeah.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Right away.
Reinforcements
On
en
my way.
route.
These are good against heavy vehicles, they're not fantastic against infantry.
Roger that.
Or against any vehicles really, but not infantry.
Ready. Let's go.
Let's get
Turret constructed.
a turrets. There's actually a lot of V-Wings that they have
Construction
here.
complete.
I think all their vehicles are either V-Wings or MPTLs.
Bombing run available.
Active.
The enemy base shield is offline.
Okay, they're gonna come over to us now. Let's go... Let's go this way.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, that's not good. They are starting to head out. Where's... I'm firing from? Okay.
Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
Hostiles.
Bombardment available.
Form up. On my way.
Unit destroyed.
2 lines of artillery.
Bombardment incoming.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
destroyed.
Fire! Open
There we
fire!
go. Okay, we got that. Let's go send these guys over here. One of the bigger things that people complained about in 2.15 was that these were so powerful. We just called them Doom lasers.
Bombing
Or
run
death lasers?
available.
Initiate attack
One of the two.
run.
Something Doom or Death related. Definitely laser related. That much I am 100% sure of.
They are in my
We got
sights.
one New Republic Commando over here.
Enemy has been defeated.
Much less popular game than Republic Commando, New Republic Commando.
System control achieved.
But we
Tactical
got
battle
more stuff in
imminent.
here. That's fine. We're gonna auto-resolve that just because we're pretty well handled there.
That is
I'm kind of scared of doing this
Complete.
On my way, sir.
because Zinj might get annoyed and attack us. And we know he has a lot, so... I mean, I think he basically divides, along with us now, divides the New Republic's plan. Oh, wow. They must have taken... Yeah, Wedge Antilles has been killed at Scarl. They killed Lusenkia.
Unit in production.
Right, Ifkin doesn't have the filters applied
Unit
properly,
in
so we can't actually build
production.
anything at Ifkin. Let's get another probe droid over here.
TIE Defender standing by.
And let's go for Alicia. So yeah, he has that thin line of, like, it's a pretty sparse line, but he does pretty much separate us from the New Republic's main territory. Because we can go into the core-ish area. I'm not sure if this is more mid-rim or core. Probably more mid-rim. But either way, we can go into these 7 planets. But like Thyfera, Shardan, Bothway, and Kothlis are controlled by him. We could also go further south through through Tatooine, but we only just got to Alicia here, so that's what's going on there. I guess our primary goal should be to go for those core planets while we can before they get reunited.
Yes, sir.
And that'll feel so good for them. But
Going. This way.
for our purposes, we'll
Over
try
there.
to go...
Moving out.
Are these evil again? These are evil again. That's not good. Oh, well, it's dead again now, too. We're abandoning it.
We've lost
Squad,
the
move
abandoned
out.
turbo laser tower.
So many
We've
Rancors.
secured a landing zone.
Setting course. Right
Place is
away.
rife with Rancors.
Awaiting orders.
I'm gonna try to find another sensor array.
Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Fall out, troops. Let's move out.
Bombing run available.
Copy. Keep going. This way. Over
Really just
there.
watching the minimap here.
Roll out.
Trying to see what we can
Deploying.
see.
Scanning for enemies.
Is this, no, I think this was in Celadus's Dathomir map.
Setting course.
Not the base games.
Changing course. Right away.
Yeah, it must be, because
Moving out.
the pits I remember.
Heading out. Fall out, troops.
Bombardment available.
In attack position. Let's move out.
Alright, and that'd also be why it has
Setting
no,
course.
Reinforcements en route.
no capturables, really.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving out, sir.
Alright. So let's head up north into the base. They will have quite a few structures here, and I'm assuming there's going to be some turbo lasers. Alright, let's park here.
Roger. Right away, sir.
I copy.
Enemy forces ahead.
Alright, these are economic again.
Reporting.
Just didn't have enough places to put them.
Yes, sir.
Sensor node
Let's get some sensor
constructed.
nodes. Okay, this is all just economic.
Construction
That's good.
complete.
An HV gun. Okay, so there's going to be very little actual combat stuff for us here. A lot of infrastructure stuff. Is that it? I think that might actually be it.
We are victorious.
There you go.
Planetary control achieved. Shield generator
Nope, I
constructed.
want these
Building
three.
under construction.
And let's go into now Hutt. Might regret that. Let's also take out
Construction
Moving to
complete.
coordinates.
Thanos here.
Tactical battle imminent.
I don't think we can actually replace Wraith. I mean, technically we could buy a regular Sovereign, but actually we might be able to.
Moving to sector.
I know it's limited. I'm not sure
Located the
how
enemy.
limited.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's go with Relena and Magic Dragon.
Increase the
And is that City of Angels? I think that's City of Angels because Terminus we were rebuilding. Yeah, that's City of Angels.
head full.
And these TIE Defenders are supposed to be called Californication
Thunder Squadron reporting.
because it's a Red Hot Chili Peppers ship, but it's because of the stupid containers.
Setting up my run.
So I'm gonna have to
Deploy.
do or figure out a different way to do the fighters for that.
Form up. Fire. Open fire.
Oh well.
Around.
Galactic Fried Chicken, yeah, go in. Showdown, you go in. The Odyssey, go in. I don't think any of the Dreadnoughts were picked for names.
Confirmed.
Reinforcements canceled.
Right away.
Nowhere to go.
Destroyer here. Attack that target. Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
Cruiser here. Target at maximum firepower.
Copy.
Fire for maximum effect.
I copy.
Sir, I...
Target. Excellent shot.
I've got him.
Under control. Watch him. He's coming around.
I've got him.
Intercepting. Returning to your position. You won't be around much longer. Nowhere to
Attacking target.
Alright.
I'll take care of
Star
this.
Destroyer
That's
standing
Thanos.
by.
I think I'm gonna leave,
Enemy has been defeated.
I'm going to leave the space over Thanos for now. We'll drop you over there.
Construction complete.
Oh. Okay, we'll do this one too. So I'm not sure if an auto-resolve against Lucre Hulk will go well for us. I don't want to risk losing the Executor somehow.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
There they are. Blast them.
So yeah, I guess I'm recording this right after I recorded the last one, where I talked about some of the delays. So we are doing the open beta phase right now. So those of you who do want to play Imperial Civil War this week, you still can. It's open to anyone on our forums, and we do ask that if you are going to
The lasers are our target.
play it in the beta phase, that you do give the feedback in the threads that we're asking for, because that's kind of the whole point of doing it, like putting it out before it's done in that way. But for anyone who's like really disappointed that it's not going to be out this week and can't wait, then if you do want to play it, it is there. But we are in the middle of trying a potential fix for it, for the save issue I was talking about. And by the time you guys see this video, we'll already probably know if it doesn't work. So, because like I mentioned, I'm recording this right after the last one, and I'm probably going to record the next one, just so that I can focus more fully on getting that work done. Yeah, I've basically been working on the mod like 14 hours a day and then recording, which is probably not the healthiest way to do it, but that's what I've been doing. So I might have other news that's been posted either on Mod Database or the forums or Discord but before these episodes are actually up. So maybe some of the stuff that I'm saying now is outdated, but we are trying a few things to try to fix it. We may have already fixed it, we may not. I may be like crying while you're watching this. But we're doing our best to get it out as soon as we can, and hopefully it'll be in a better condition for it, but we'll see. So, there was something else I wanted to say about that, but I don't remember anymore, so if it comes to me, I'll say it, I'm sure. I do talk to my computer for about an hour and a half a day, so I'm sure I'll get back to it at some point. But we've got no, out of there. I'm gonna check our probes again. We're gonna try to get into Hutt with some information. So we've got Sucha and Alicia building up some stuff. I'm gonna try to get more construction facilities over here. I'm gonna try to get some Nova Troopers as well, because they're pretty good. And I think this was after we fixed them. I know I've talked about that previously in the LP. I just can't remember if I brought over the fix for it. But we should be good. Let's get Tackle back over here. I'm actually going to put Tackle into our fleet with the Inevitable. So I guess he's getting promoted up to Makati's old position. And then once Dal is here, I'm going to put Dal in with the Inevitable. Because she'll have Gorgon instead of Nighthammer. But
Receiving location.
Still good. Okay, so this is another simple one. I'm not sure what the auto resolve values are for this stuff, but I'm not sure how much stuff was based on the XML AI changes and how much was based on the Lua file AI changes. But we might even be able to keep a lot of the structure building plans and some other stuff because, like right now, like I went over this last time, but our leading theory is that it's AI related or AI change related. And there was some level of AI changes that were acceptable to it because obviously we're 250-ish weeks into this playthrough and we're not having issues. And the same thing with the Art of War playthrough we did as the PA. We got through that all right too. So we're hoping we'll be able to port over most of the changes. Maybe there's going to be like that 25% we can't get over. But as long as the game works, that's a bigger concern. And then hopefully we'll be able to come up with some other fixes afterwards that allow us to make still some more of the changes that we wanted to make, and bad things won't happen. But this might end up being another issue where, kind of like the selection freeze issue, where we kind of just have to design around it. And then with the selection freeze issue, we were at least able to make that defreezer utility, but I don't know that we'll be able to do that with this kind of thing, unless we like really understand what's up with the save files, and as long as it's just like a reading issue, it's not a writing issue. So it'll probably take a while, and then maybe if I harass Petroglyph in emails enough, we'll be able to get something out for it. But I don't know. I know AOTR is having a lot of issues with it as well. And I feel really bad for them because they've been dealing with it for months, but we might be in the same boat now. So we'll see. And Bob's been dealing with it for a long time with Phoenix Rising as well. So we've been joking around in the team chat that like he just came into TR to break the mod. But this is another fairly quick and easy one for us. No structures down. This is like the perfect auto-resolve battle, but I'm not sure what the auto-resolve values are for these structures, even though they're not really combat structures. So, just to be on the safe side.
Right away.
There's that, and there's probably just in this top corner here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's Hutt space for us. So the way the structures are prioritized for the AI right now, basically they want a lot of economy stuff, and then they want a lot of they want hypervelocity guns, especially on border worlds. And we'll probably have to reduce that, but like right now, as you can see, Zinja's territory. Actually, the New Republic took back some of it, but Zinja's territory is a straight line, so everything's a border world. They took Sin Rafsix too, huh? Are they going to be like the new Greater Maldrude from the PA playthrough? It seems like they have a bit more power than that, but let's go into Bothan space as well. We might be able to handle that for this episode. What's this fleet going to do for us? You know what? Let's actually send this fleet in. It hasn't really done much for a while. So send them in. Wait, I really should have checked the scouting report before I did that.
Unit in production.
That's probably a very bad thing I just did. Oh well. It happens. Let's check how this is doing, because if the New Republic... I'm assuming this was a fight... Was this a fight with us or Zinj? Because we did have that one battle where we didn't lose much, right? No, we didn't. We lost a lot and everything. Unless the Sovereign doesn't count as a lot for the AI combat power.
Brigade standing by.
Because then we didn't lose a lot.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, you guys are getting aggressive over here again. What do we have on camp? Kashyyyk. Okay, we can rebuild Wraith.
Vehicle in
So we'll rebuild Wraith, but I'm going to use Wraith less.
Vehicle in
We'll get Chain Heart
production.
and Chain Vacuum Cleaner as well, and Harbinger.
Constructing
Because we
unit.
did lose it, so we'll use it a little bit less.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, so you don't have too much there. Thank you, Zinj. And I think next episode we will go into Dala. Okay, let's phrasing. But yeah, because we're actually getting fairly close to the end of the playthrough, and we still have 2 leaders to go through. Of course, the New Republic could end up being more of a challenge than I'm thinking. It's just because we're so spread out right now. But
Choose your reinforcements.
Standing by.
The enemy has been spotted.
Right away.
easy boost, Battlestar Galactica, Bone Skeleton. So like these are just some of the ones we haven't had much of a chance to use. Devastator.
Roger that.
Falling out of formation.
Form up. Attacking target. Fire at will.
Here we go.
Destroyer here. Copy.
Sir, I draw their fire. Engaging the enemy. I've got him. I'm on this one. Attack formation.
I copy. Moving out.
Okay, you guys. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's mine.
Attacking.
What a
Star Destroyer standing
an
by.
idiot.
Targeting.
He's headed your direction. Sir, I go after the stragglers. Regroup for another attack. We're being targeted. Coming around. Under control.
That's not good. Oh, you're really in a bad position. Sparta's Pride, get out of there.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Switch position.
Reporting.
Well, let's
Unable to shake them.
you guys go for that.
Star Cruiser standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Taking fire. Locking on. Enemies in range.
The lasers.
Okay, go for the Gladiator actually.
Engaging the enemy. Our target
There you go.
priority is the laser cannons. We've got them on scopes.
Sir, Commander, they're hitting us. Getting a lock. Where'd he go? Shield's almost gone. I've been hit. Nowhere. Cover me now. Intercepting. Watch for enemy ships. Falling out of formation.
Our primary drive system is
Draw
down.
their fire. Stay in
Heading out.
formation.
Attack commencing.
Alright. Are we gonna lose Sparta's Pride? I don't think we are gonna lose Sparta's
Away
Pride.
from orders.
The stragglers.
Or Spartan Pride. Spartan's Pride.
Retreat
Waiting
avoided.
orders.
No, no, don't abort the
Awaiting
retreat.
your orders.
We've lost the
You,
shield
you're good.
generation.
Retreat. Retreat all you want.
Right away.
I don't want to fight the Empire of the Hand.
Copy.
That's why I'm playing Empire's
Awaiting
End.
your command. Attack. Fire.
Our lasers are down.
Open fire.
Alright. I guess we will fight them. There's just a bunch of vigilantes
Attack
and
that
stuff, so
target.
Regroup for another attack.
I really like vigilantes and stuff. They're so
Watch him.
cute.
He's coming around. Returning to your
All
position.
out.
They're coming. I'll take care of this. Getting a lock. Narrowing position. Get behind them. Tightening up.
Your command, sir. Attacking target.
Closing on target. Let's finish him. I have them.
Fire at will.
Eliminating target.
The lasers are our target.
Enemy forces.
They have a couple Psycho Bombers.
Intercepting.
Psychos are another one of the things I want to redo as soon as we can.
System is down.
But
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
it won't be for 2.2. I've been thinking about putting on Mod Database just a bunch of pictures of some of the
Victorious.
comparisons between like the 2.15 versions of things and the 2.2 versions for a bunch of the models and skins that weren't shown off quite as much. Because there's some stuff that was more on the Ascendancy Mod Database profile, and there's some stuff that was on the SCW profile, but some of it's easier to miss. But I think we are going to leave it there for today's episode. We did quite a bit. We got pretty far into, we got through all of Hutt space, or the remainder of Hutt space. We got Tagori and Thanos taken care of for the most part. They do have some stuff here. I'm going to have to scout that out again, because I can't remember what exactly they had. So just to remind myself to do that, get a little probe droid right there. But that will do it for today, so thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.